Okay, we're back. So it's been a while. Um, it's been a bit of a crazy week. For example, I am doing this video instead of streaming. My Wi-Fi is very bad right now, so it might actually take me days to upload this video. It's not going to be as long as a live stream, but it won't be as short as my Let's Play videos. Okay, so I seem to have screwed something up. I deleted my audio by accident. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to just have to go through this footage without the audio because there's no way that I could restart these missions. And this is the only recording I have. So this is my problem with recording on PC, which is why I didn't want to buy Rise of the Tomb Raider on PC. Because I have this issue with recording on OBS. It gives weird output, and setting up gets a little complicated sometimes. Even recording and choosing the settings is pretty complicated. But just to keep you up to speed, we're doing the Hydropolis missions, quests. So what did we do so far? Defeated some monster somewhere. Then the queen got kidnapped, and now we're in this abyss looking for her. This is really quiet. I don't know what to do without the music and the extra talking. As you'd notice, I'm using Batu as my main character. What I did is play a lot of the side quests and just level up a bit, level up the characters, and just brush off some of the side quests. So I think everyone is like level 28, 29. I think Batu is 29 and the other two are 28. So I'm also done with a lot of the side quests. And what I'm doing is switching main characters. So I play with Roland mostly and have Batu and Evan as the backup characters. Then I switched to Evan for most of the side quests. And now I'm using Batu for this main quest again. I'm going to try to switch up my party a bit. I've been really lazy about it. It's pretty much been Roland, Evan, Batu for the whole time. Alright. I hope this is running smoothly. I feel like I'm getting some lag. If anyone has any suggestions for software that I could use instead of OBS to record, because it's giving me a bit of issues. It's really good for streaming, but not the best for recording, especially not recording and editing. Alright, this is just downright illogical. What is even happening? Alright, I hope this is moving smoothly, because I'm gonna just cut this short and record some new stuff. Alright, so we have audio. I made sure of it. So technically what this is like a layered abyss. There are, I don't know how many levels, but about 4 trapdoors to find. I think we've got 2 or maybe 3 trapdoors and the world map one, and we've got 1. So let me just talk a bit about the differences in combat with the 3 of these characters particularly. Roland is pretty much very rounded. His attacks are pretty swift. His range attacks are really good. I generally give him the close range ring because I use his swords more than anything else, and they attack quickly enough that I could get multiple strong hits in. Now, Batu gives the strongest singular hits, but he's very slow. His swings are pretty far apart, but they're pretty heavy. Oh. He's also very slow at dodging, so he's just slow overall. The other Evan is the lightest, best for dodging and moving around. But what Batu does well with the moving, he's very good at moving while using the ranged weapon, which is the bow. If you get into like what I'm doing here, like roll dodge continuously, it's about the same for each one. But if you're trying to respond quickly by dodging, Batu is pretty slow. It's interesting to see the characters. I forgot how Tani plays. I haven't played her for a while. These whelks, the shells, I'm not quite sure which ones I'm supposed to be going on because I did this all before, but as you know, I didn't have any audio, so I had to just kind of delete that footage and just to show you, if you're playing the game, if you got it, how to just where everything is, how to get to certain places. Don't make the same mistakes I did. Like, I'm so lost. But you see the stars over here. So this is as far as I'd gotten. And without this, I wouldn't know which one of these shells to use, because it does get more and more confusing the deeper you get. Alright. So, this first one will take you across there. I see a monster over there, so it's probably guarding a chest because it doesn't. This one has the star, so this is to go to the deeper level. I think I'm probably on like level 3 now, 4. I wasn't really keeping track. I haven't really seen these squids before. I love these Higglities, honestly. Oh, that's another thing. I switched one of them out. I had 2 shy ones. Apparently you have to like put them together according to their compatibility. So it's not good to have 2 shy or 2 outgoing ones kind of fighting each other. So I had 2 shy. I think a coward and an outgoing one. I took out one of the shy ones. I can't remember what he did. Oh, what is that? I've never seen that. Yeah, so I replaced my Higgledy with that yellow one with the bow. That one's kind of interesting. Deals mostly the light attacks and apparently heals any ailments that you might have. So each of them have their own interesting things that they do. So I think I have a pretty good combination of Higgledies right now. I might work on doing a little bit more customization there, because I did create, I don't know, mix in the cauldron 2 new Higgledies. This was one of them, and I made another one, and I found one more, I think. So I'm not sure how much I'm up to now. Maybe about 7 in total. Alright, this is confusing now. The monsters are interesting as well. Like these ones. If this were like Pokemon and you had to catch them, I would want one of these, because their defense is pretty solid and they can do melee attacks as well as range attacks. Pretty good. So there was a trapdoor up here, and I already used this tombstone to save, but I went down the wrong shell. I went down on the other one when I was supposed to come down on this one. And I think I'm very close to the bottom now. It gets a bit complicated fighting these bigger monsters as well as little ones. Because they really get in the way. I'm exhausted. I think I've resorted to using the ranged weapons a lot these days. I guess because I have much more competent ones now than I just started. And it's a lot easier, especially for the ones that fly. That I love that. That's the purple. Where is he? The purple Higgledy. I think he weakens monsters' defense. And I keep switching my weapon by accident. Alright, so this goes back up to the top. So it's not that. And I think I've confused myself. How do I guess this is the way to get up there. This has to be the right way. Wrong direction, as usual. Okay. So there's another shell here. But I mean, it has to be the right one, but it's not going down. It's going across. This is getting pretty confusing. I agree. I'm not sure of the resolution of this video. I'm actually pretty nervous about how the video quality is going to turn out. I can trust my Xbox to be consistent, but not really OBS. Alright, I think this should be the last one. I hope so, because this is going on for far too long. Alright, so there are two of those bigger monsters to fight this time instead of one. So, I don't know if you were like watching my streams kind of faithfully, you would know that there's like this tactic tweaker in the settings, and I completely forgot about it. But while I was doing side quests and, you know, just making sure that I'm tripping over all my words. I'm so tired. I was making sure to familiarize myself with the different aspects of the game, and then I remembered that the tactical tweaker, and one thing that I invested in was to have slightly stronger attacks against what they call brutes, which would be this guy right here that I'm shooting at. So I should have slightly increased attack against that one. Oh, I also leveled up the Kingdom of Evermore to level 2. So that means I expanded the space, and now I can allow 30 people, and I think my population's at like 28 right now. I think I've gotten all the trapdoors. Yeah, I have. So hopefully this will be the last one. Alright, that one goes up, so it can't be that. This is where I came from, and it's a one-way train. Oh. Yes. I'm very tired. Yeah, everybody needs an HP boost. Especially if this is the last level, because we could be going into fighting the boss. And if I die, I don't want to start from the top.
Your Majesty!
Ooh, she's got that thing. What is this guy's goal?
Your Majesty, it is I, Leander! Please, you must come to your senses. It is too late for that, I'm afraid. Your queen is gone. Henceforth she shall be my
Wait.
puppet. Nothing more.
Did he kill her?
You will return her to me now!
You can be a little more subtle.
Why do you even care? Her people think little of her. She is powerless, weak, unloved. Hydropolis would be nothing without its queen. And why is that? Even were I inclined to tell you, you would not understand.
Okay.
So be it. Then I would ask that you do as your queen did and surrender your feeble spirit to me. I surrender to none but her.
Alright. I'm getting, you know.
Is she coming around?
How hopeful is Roland? Ooh. Something's happening. Oh. It's probably her Kingmaker.
Kingdom is doomed.
Oh.
But then beauty never lasts.
Ooh. This is a pretty big Kingmaker. Okay.
Then the king's
So-
bond truly is broken.
You heard the man, Evan? No king's bond, meaning we've got ourselves a Kingmaker to clobber.
Alright. Well. These Kingmaker bosses are pretty tough, and so this is gonna be a really long battle. So, strap in. Let's go. Alright. So, this looks like it's going to be a lot of range weapon. Oh, jeez. Okay. This might be tough. I only have 3 Sorway that I can use. So I better not get hit too often. Usually these gold glowing parts are like their weak spots. I'm stuck. Yeah, so your attacks are supposed to be more effective right there. Oh. These must be where they're little, yes, those. Hitmakers or high makers, I don't know. So I'm guessing every Kingmaker has them. Let's see what this one does. Okay. I don't really get it. And so you get some crosshairs and a gumball machine following you around. Where is Brine Skimmer anyway? Oh, there it is. I guess it's for shooting at him. I'm gonna try to stay out of the way of these attacks. Oh. What would be ideal is if I use it to hit those weak spots. Yeah, see? The attack is only like 5 normally, and it's like 36 on the weak spot. So, this is helpful. Alright, there it is. Oh. And I missed it. I gotta stay kind of close to these guys because they're going to be pretty essential for beating this guy. Ooh. That almost hit me. Nice. think this is when he's like invincible. I don't know. I think my attacks might not work, but the Kingmaker's attack should work. I just realized I haven't really gotten hit since early. I think we're about halfway there. So this Kingmaker in particular, this battle in particular, is more about ranged weapons. So if you're playing the game, gosh, I missed. When you get here, my advice would be to equip your 3 characters with some high quality range weapons. Of course, you're going to need good main weapons for this part, but if you have really high quality range weapons, it wouldn't even matter. Oh jeez. Alright, I didn't get out of the way in time. Nice. I don't know if I could only have one Higgledy at a time, or if it just happened to run out at the same time. It's actually really useful. I would advise, investing in what Higgledies you carry around with you. It's always good to have at least one healer. That would be the green one with the red leaf for me. These guys replenish really quickly. Also, another good idea would be when you have these, what are they, Kingmakers? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Just use them to break the ice around the icicles, so that there's always at least 3, at minimum 3, on ground. I think that I could finish this. I wish he was attacking a little faster. Where's Evan? Alright. Wait. Alright, we're nearing the end. Come on. Oh, jeez. I'm surprised I haven't used more Soarway. I'm almost there. I think my range weapon should be able to finish this. I'm only getting like 9s. Oh, gee. I'm barely missed. Nice. That wasn't bad at all. This you literally just sit there and watch? And no one thinks maybe they should shoot an arrow at her? I'm sure Evan and the others look really suspicious. Everywhere they go, someone's king's bond is getting stolen. You think?
What?
Okay. What? Wait. So she just reverses time to keep them alive? Oh. So no one can have children. And you can't afford for anyone to die. Hmm. 300 years of repeating the same couple years.
Yes.
That's so sad.
Yes.
Huh? Of course.
One day, Leander. One day, we will marry, and you will be my king. We will rule together. Promise me.
Weird.
I promise. I promise that I will marry you, that I will always protect you, that I will never leave your side. Do you swear it on your life? I do, Your Majesty. I do. Oh, Leander, I love you.
Oh, that's
How could I forget?
interesting.
It is my most cherished memory. And the reason I gave my life to you in service.
But that was not what I asked of you. I asked that you become my husband, my king.
But the law of Hydropolis forbids it. I could not become king. I cannot.
Do not pretend, Leander. You know. You know better than any man of this realm. Whosoever possesses the ether possesses the right to rule. It was the first king of Hydropolis who brought it back with him, and with it claimed his crown.
But surely one such as I cannot...
Who better? Who else has guarded this realm more vigilantly? Cared for it more faithfully? As queen, I can accept no other. You must marry me. I command you.
Oh, that's romantic.
Your Majesty, I cannot.
He's so reluctant.
Why?
I would have changed
For
my
the
mind.
sake of the kingdom. The hallowed realm over which we have watched for so long. If we are joined in marriage, then all must end. Time cannot repeat itself. Hydropolis must fade.
Why don't they just
Yes.
evacuate
And
everyone?
I cannot allow that to happen.
Rebuild somewhere else?
Let go, Leander. This realm may fade, but another will soon blossom in its place. New life, a new kingdom.
Yeah, just save the
It should
people.
have happened long ago. But I could not let it. I had to have one last day by your side. Again and again.
Your Majesty,
But it is time at last. I am ready, Leander. The wheel must turn again for Hydropolis. And if it brings our destruction, then so be it. It also brings truth.
your mind is made up then?
It is. So come, take your place by my side.
I think she's like the best voice
Be
actor
my
so far.
husband, my king.
I will.
Alright, that was fun.
The preparations for our union will begin at once, but you need not remain to oversee them. I hereby release you from your duties. You are
Nice.
free. These travelers have need of your aid. Go with them. Forget the concerns of our kingdom for a time.
Truly.
Truly.
Truly?
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Okay, I didn't see that coming. Permanently. Well, you know. Till he gets married and dies.
Thank you.
Okay. We look so suspicious. Just showing up, people's king's bond getting stolen, then saying, hey, now that you're in a weakened state, sign this pact with me.
Let our nations be joined for the sake of the world.
Let the banners of war ne'er again be unfurled.
United we stand as one single land.
I've been on this stick. Man, I hate this stick. Everyone else has some fancy scepter.
The pact is sealed. Our nations stand together. And now I must bid you farewell. Pray take care of my betrothed until his return.
We will.
Oh, sorry about the annoying
Assuming
dog.
you're still happy to join us, Leander. Of course. I only hope that I may be of use.
I'm sure you
I don't
will
know
be.
if I'll use him.
Evan had freed Queen Maria from Doloran's wicked clutches. And for his troubles, he had succeeded in adding another nation to his burgeoning union. With it came a great asset, Leander, whose wisdom would surely prove vital in Evermore's continued development.
Man, these dogs are annoying. Alright, so that's chapter 5. Yep, because here is the curious boy.
A country where love is forbidden. How strange.
Who is this guy?
Yes, but I learned something there. I learned how fiercely a leader can long to protect their nation, and how much they can sacrifice for it. The queen was prepared to devote her whole life to her kingdom, and for no one ever to know. I'm glad I met her. And Leander.
Well, there's still a way to go, and still an awful lot to learn.
Yes, I know. I've really only just begun.
In order to grow, we must first realize how small we are. It's going to be fun watching you grow into your older, wiser self.
Huh? What do you mean?
You're too busy building your kingdom to notice anything else, aren't you? Right. I'll see you soon, Evan.
Yes. See you soon.
And there ends chapter 5. I'll see you in the next one.